say thank you to all of you for being here today. I know some of you had to do a very big effort to be here today, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rodrigo Malomo. What else? I'm 35 years old, I'm a psychologist, and I work in a human resources consulting company. Does anybody know what a human resources consulting company is?
Yes.
No? Okay, what we do is we help other companies in things related to human resources, in things related to manpower. They call us for many different reasons, but always for things related to manpower. Okay, one of the things we do a lot is we give trainings to managers and supervisors about leadership, and this is exactly what this training is going to be about. We are going to talk about leadership. Okay, so since all of you are managers, I think this might be useful for you. So the objective of this training will be give you some ideas that will help you to become a better leader, right? So one thing I want to say, please, whenever you have any question, don't hesitate. Just stop me at any time you want and ask whatever the question you want to ask. Okay? Okay, great. So this training was created by Simon Sinek. He's really good. He's one of the main voices on the leadership field. He's fantastic. So before I start, I would like to ask you one question. Why do you think I chose leadership?
I'm not sure, but because it's challenging?
Yes, it's quite challenging, but why? Why did I choose it?
I have no idea. Explain me, please.
Okay, the reason why I chose it is because, you know, when you're junior, many companies, they give us a lot of training. They give us tons and tons of trainings for us to be good at our job. But the thing is, then we become good at our job. So when we become good at our job, we might get promoted. But the problem is, at the moment we get promoted, we are no longer responsible for the job. We are responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. But for that, we need to make that transition. Some people do it very fast, some people do it slow, and some people, unfortunately, they never make it. So, yes?
Can anybody be a leader? Or?
Yes, everybody can be a leader. Leadership is a skill. It's something that you have to train. It's like a muscle. If you train a lot, you will become a good leader. Right? So, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 ideas, that's it, not a big deal, about leadership. First idea. Leadership is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in our charge. So, as I said, when you become a leader, you are no longer responsible for the job, you are responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. Actually, you are not even responsible for the results, you are responsible for the people who are responsible for the results. So, in order to get good results, you need to really take care of your people. You need to create the best environment you can. So, I'm going to tell you a true story. One day, Simon Sinek was staying at the Four Seasons Hotel. So, he went up to the lobby, he went to a coffee stand, and he was served by a waiter named Noah. And Simon said, Noah was fantastic, he was great, he was awesome. He was so charming, so nice. So at some point, Simon said, I couldn't resist, and I asked, do you like your job? And so Noah said, I love my job. So Simon asked, and what is it that the Four Seasons is doing that they are making you love your job? So Noah said, throughout the day, there are many managers walking around, and they are always asking me how I'm doing, or if there's anything I need to do my job better. So that's why I love my job. And then Noah said something very shocking. He said, you know, on weekends, I also work at the seasonal palace. But there, the managers are all the time checking if we do everything right. And when we do something wrong, they really give us a very hard time. So when I work at the Caesar Palace, I just try to get through the day so I can get my paycheck. So what do you think about this? It's the same person, and yet there are 2 completely different realities for whoever customer is served by Noah in one hotel or in the hotel. It's completely different. So if we create the right environment, we are going to have people like Noah at the Four Seasons. If we create a wrong environment, we're going to have people like Noah at the Caesar Palace. It's all about leadership. So what kind of leader do you want to be? Because it is so obsolete to think that if you get your people afraid, they will get the best out of them. It's so obsolete. There are some ideas that come from the 80s that they definitely don't work. They are bad for people and they are bad for business. But yet, there are many companies that still apply this idea. So, if you want to be a great leader, take care of your people. That is the first idea. Second idea, and this one is quite funny. My doors are always open for you. It is so funny to hear some managers saying, my doors are always open for you. And they are all the time just inside of the office. So, if you really want your people to trust you, to feel they can go and count on you, you cannot stay all the time inside of the office. You need to go out. No matter what position you have, you need to be with them as much as you want, so they get to know you. There's a true story of humility that I want to share with you. One day there was this former Minister of Defense, and he was invited to give a speech. So when he was in front of thousands of people, he was grabbing a styrofoam cup of coffee. And he said, last year I was here to this exact same place. But last year I was still the Minister of Defense. So when I arrived here last year, somebody was waiting for me with a very, very beautiful ceramic cup of coffee. So now I realized that the ceramic cup was never meant for me. It was meant for the position I was holding, not for me. What I deserve is this styrofoam cup. So I think that is a lesson of humility. As long as you get promoted, as long as you get position and seniority, people will treat you different. They will treat you better. You're going to have many benefits. But the thing is, I don't think you need to use all your benefits all the time. I think it's better if you remain humble. So, for example, you are allowed to eat in a fancier place than most of the workers. Maybe you don't want to use. You prefer to eat with all of them, right? So I think that is very, very important, because people need to get to know the person you are behind the position. I think that is also very important if you want to become a leader. Spend time with them, even when you don't have to. Spend time with them. That's very important. Don't make them see you as something that is far from them, or something that is higher from them only because you have a higher position. Right? Try to be as close as you can from your people. Right? That is also very important. So the third idea that I want to talk about is about this. It is called the golden circle. Most of the leaders, they express what they do from the outside in, which means from the easier to the faster. First what, then how, then why. Let us give an example. For example, the leader of any computer company, they will say, okay, what we do is we do the best computers in the world. How are these computers? Okay, these computers are very beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. And that's it. They don't say anything else. But great leaders, they talk from the inside out, always from the inside out. Let's think, for example, in Steve Jobs, who is someone that everybody knows. He was always talking from the inside out. First, it is the why. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That is only the result. By why, I mean, what is it that you believe? Great leaders, they always start from what they believe. So, Steve Jobs was saying, what we believe is, I believe in challenging the status quo. We always challenge the status quo. I believe of thinking differently. This is what I believe. So, how are we going to do with this? So, we are going to do computers very beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. So what do? We do the best computers in the world, right? But great leaders, they always start from the why. So if you want to be a good leader, don't explain just what they have to do or how it has to be done. If you have, for example, try to think what you believe. For example, if you are a leader in your company because you believe the company brings really, I don't know, genuine joy to people, try to really express this very clearly to your people. Tell them why they are doing what they are doing. What's your purpose? What's your cause? That is the most important. Always from the inside out. Okay, does anybody have any question? Does anybody have a question?
No. Was
okay, I think I already exceed from the time. I was planning to make a lot of questions, but I think it's much. I think I already spoke too much. So let us finish now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here today. As I said, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to say you something. It was a great speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.